Good morning, people. So, in the last video, we had a very good conversation or a discussion about the uh, um, importance or significance of law of pain and the kind of benefits it has to offer for our professional and personal growth to become a better version of yourself to so go grow to to our highest potential. So in this regard, I would like to share a short story which can be more helpful to understand this law of pain. So let's say there is a young guy who or an young adult who is around, let's say, 25 to 25 years old, or maybe 27 years old, in a bustling city like New York or maybe Mumbai or Hyderabad. Let's assume that his name is Robert, right? He works as a software engineer, which is a famous profession, right? Wherever you see there is ChatGPT. So IT is the most common example we can take. So he is a very successful software engineer. He's happy with his job. He works for an MNC which takes care of his employees very well. He has a very handsome package. He goes to weekend parties. He goes to pubs. He enjoys foods from various restaurants, and everywhere his life is settled and he has a comfortable life. But at the back of his mind, something always keeps bothering him. He feels unfulfilled. He thinks some kind of excitement is missing in his life. He's not very happy. Some He has some kind of what I can say gap, or some kind of unfulfilledness in his mind always. So he keeps wondering about it. So what happens, as a regular part of his daily routine, he goes to the nearby joggers park for jogging early in the morning, like he always does on a daily basis. So what he sees is there are a group of people performing or practicing some kind of exuberant art where they have all kinds of superhuman movements with lot of agility and flexibility. He wonders what is it, but due to he just inquires with the people around who also equally in awe watching them practice that in such a public place. So he gets to know that it's an art of parkour. What is parkour? So people who may not be aware of parkour, that's of course a rare thing to know. It's actually, you might have seen in all the superhero movies like Spider-Man, or maybe we have many movies coming from Marvel Studios, right? Where the protagonist can jump from one building to the other building. They can easily cross the walls, or they can easily jump out of the obstacle they get very fast reflexes they have. This is called the art of parkour, which can be practiced, which can be it, it is a trainable skill, but it makes lot of effort. You have to push your comfort zone a lot. You have to take a lot of pain so to be a master in this art. So even it might take many years of practice, right? So this is art of Parker. So he's very surprised to see them, but still he feels very wonderful because that was something exemplary, right? Because many people cannot do that. That's a rare skill, even though it is trainable, but still that's a rare skill to find. How many people will really want to get in that kind of Warcraft art or a superhero movements or something like that, right? People like it, but when you really want to do it, most of them are scared or they are hesitant, right? They don't want to get out of their comfort zone, right? So he keeps watching them. He really feels it's aspiring, that is, it's awesome and inspiring. So as he is a jogger on a daily basis, he keeps jogging and he keeps watching for many weeks. So at last he builds up the courage to go and talk to them, and he goes to them and he inquires about the art, and he requests them that can they teach him that art. First of all, they were surprised that somebody is interested in that kind of art, and at the same time even they have doubt, because how committed is he really, because this takes a lot of commitment and perseverance and practice, and you have to go for a long term commitment for this, right? Long term consistency. You have to be consistent in your practice to be a master in it. So they were doubtful, but still he is interested, so they were ready to teach him some basics. So in that way he gets enrolled, and they start teaching him, starts learning. So he usually, Robert has a habit of going to gym and build some muscle. It's not very painful. So through this, while learning this art or while working on this art, when he was trained, all his muscles were pained. His muscles ached a lot. He had a lot of bruises. He wasn't able to sleep well. He has all kinds of body pains while he was working. He was very tired. It And he has to take some extra nutritious food. He couldn't eat his regular favorite foods like pizza or burger or whatever the junk food. He has to strictly follow the nutritional diet. So there are so many changes, so many drastic changes. He has to really take massive action. He has to work 10x than what he was regularly doing on a daily basis. But as the days gone by, months gone by, he became perfect after day, and he started enjoying the art, and he could see the changes in his body. He was becoming stronger and healthier. His energy levels grew. At the same time, he has become very resilient psychologically also. In that way, it helped him in having a very good growth in his profession. He was able to take lead in everything. He was able to outrightly go for taking up responsibilities, and in that way he performed well. He was able to concentrate. He developed leadership skills. So all this has happened. What he was looking for was to want to push his limitations physically, but this practice of this art didn't even push his physical limitations. It even pushed his psychological boundaries and emotional boundaries also. So by being consistent, by practicing it regularly even at home, he has become an inspiration for his colleagues also. He could get a lot of promotions in his workplace and lot of laurels in his profession. So in this way it helped him, and at last he actually fulfilled his unfulfilled dream. It could make him fulfilled in life, because kind of fulfillment he was longing for, what the kind of fulfillment which he was longing for, this law of pain has actually brought that into his life through the art of parkour. So I hope this helps. So in this way, not necessarily everybody has to go for the art of parkour to practice the law of pain. They have their own visions or their own options, right? We can explore things, and sometimes if at all you are really longing to be better, to push your boundaries or to come out of your comfort zone or embrace difficulties to be a better version of yourself while balancing the reward and risk, so the solutions will automatically come to you, like which we have seen in the story. The story might be it might not be true, but the fact this is the fact of life. Whatever principles or whatever things we have seen, the basic point, the basic universal law which teaches this is the fact. It happens. If at all you really truly long for something better in your life, it will come to you by itself. But we should keep exploring for the options or the opportunities. And in today's date, we have the information easily available at the snap of the finger, so it's much better, right? So I hope this helped. Thank you so much. This is Tidbit Rama signing in, and all the best to all of you.